through some things. What does that streak mean to you?
It means a lot. Well documented first 2 years. Missed a bunch and wanted to prove to my teammates, this organization, myself, everybody that I could be out there for extended periods of time, and have been lucky enough to be able to do that. Had a lot of help along the way, a bunch of trainers that have helped me, get ready, and teammates the same. So means a lot. Just try to be there week in and week out, let these guys in this locker room know, who's going to be under center.
And just to follow up, there have been some people out there that have said, well, there's no playoffs, why not sit Matthew? You can rest the back, whatever, get ready for next season. What do you say to those people?
I spend all off season and all season working hard to, play in games with these teammates and, for this organization. So take no games for granted and go out there and play whenever I feel like I can.
How is the back?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it something that there's concern about? I don't know. Hurting it further, or is
I'm not going to get too much into it, to tell you the truth, but I feel good enough to go.
You don't look at the Carson situation at all. I mean, obviously, I don't have access to your medical reports, but I think maybe I do. But I mean, you see a situation with him where he's going through something much more serious. That doesn't ever hit the back of your mind at all.
No.
What about this week? Obviously, the last time you guys faced them, they got after you pretty good, 10 sacks and 17 hits. How have you guys all changed? It looks like some of the sacks have been down in recent weeks. Have you changed up some of the protections or some of the things, or is it just playing better?
I think just, playing a little bit better. I think we probably look different to them as an offense as far as who we got out there and all that. I think, we've adapted and done things differently as our personnel and situation has changed. So, I'm sure we look a little bit different to them. I know they'll have something different for us. They always do. They're a really well-coached football team. Really good defense, bunch of good players, and a real good scheme.
Yeah, as the way the offense has either developed or evolved, how tough has it been to get the ball downfield without some of your big play guys? How have you had to adjust what you do to get long drives, just kind of stitch them together?
Yeah, I think, every week is a unique challenge in this league with, maybe somebody's dinged up, maybe somebody's out for the year, maybe somebody's whatever. You got to kind of figure it out on those Mondays and Tuesdays after games. Okay, who do we think is going to be available for the next week? And you go out there and play and try to, produce points. That's what it's all about. There's, times where you can string long drives together with a bunch of plays and score that way, and there's chances at big plays. Hit a couple big ones last week. We had some explosives, which was good to see. Kenny made some great plays. He had some good runs. So, any way we can get points, we'll take it. We're just trying to, try to find the end zone as much as we can.
What is your trust level with Kenny now when you see those, when he makes those one-on-one plays for you?
Yeah, I think.
Do you see when you get one-on-one opportunities, you want to hit him now?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's always been that way. Finally gave him a couple balls he could, go make plays on. So I was happy, happy for him there. He made some great catches against a really good corner. So. It sparks our team, sparks our offense. Obviously, big plays help you produce points in this league.
You have a chance to play spoiler. Do you embrace that role this week?
For me, it's a division game. I'm fired up to play these guys. They're a really good team, a great challenge for us every time we play them. It's in our house. I don't need much extra motivation than that, to tell you the truth.
You mentioned the great challenge. They've sacked you more than anyone by a mile over your career. What is it about the Vikings, whether it's this current coaching collective or just throughout your 10-year history of playing them, that get to you so much?
I think since I've been in the league, they've had great players, great players that rush the passer at a high level. This team's obviously no different. When Zimmer got there, it was a little bit of a, scheme change, and their scheme's about as good as anybody in the league. So match that with some really good players. It's going to be a unique challenge, for an offense to, try and figure out, where they're coming from, how to pick them up, and go about it.
Are they a perfect example? Go ahead, Justin.
You think in 10 years you've seen just about everything, but does Zimmer still catch you off guard sometimes?
Yeah, there's new stuff. Yeah, for sure. There's new stuff, and you got to go out there and adjust on the fly and try and try and make it right.
I was just going to ask, are they a perfect example on defensive matching scheme with talent?
They've got a ton of talent. Up and down, all three levels, Pro Bowlers all over the place, and they're all smart football players too. Smart enough to run some pretty complex stuff on that side of the ball, and they do it well.
After that
the beating last time? Do you have like PTSD? Do you get smarter about having to avoid the pressure or anything like that? Or
No,
aware of it
just
more?
just go out. You know, every game kind of unfolds in a different way. You know, some of them are, 3-0 games at the end of the third, and yards tough to get, and other games are shootouts. So you just kind of go play the game the way the game unfolds, and try and do the best job you can at helping your team win.
But having said that, guys still have tendencies, so you kind of have an idea of what they're going to do, right? Even if they switch it up.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's stuff they've done on tape, but there's always new stuff. You know, there's smart people in this league. They're always trying to find new ways to attack, the other team, and I'm sure we'll see something.